Hello everyone, welcome back. The ANMRA Premier Series arrives at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the oldest and probably most historic track on the entire calendar this season. Today, we have a 64-lap, 160-mile race around, well, probably one of the most famous circuits in the world. We've got 4 right-angle corners. It's tough. Expect to see some hard attempts at passing, expect to see some incidents, I think, and expect to see some strategy. Making that right pit stop makes all the difference here. But anyways, you know about this track, you know about the series. There's no point waffling, as I always say. So let's just get to today's grid. So on pole position is William Starman, a first for him and Sage Motorsports after some recently turbulent times, but they're still getting top 10s. But he'll be starting on pole today alongside Ava Volyak, our winner at Talladega. She's going to go for her second win today. And of course, Venturia have won, I believe, the last 4 races in a row, so she's definitely one to keep an eye on. Behind her, we have Michael Teller in the number 26. He completes an all QWR row 2 alongside his teammate Martin Arison, the winner in Atlanta. Moving on then, row 3, Johnny Carpentier Panizzi lines up alongside Javier Talavera in a sparkling new 41 FedEx scheme for this race. They're then joined by Andrew Mondragon on row 4. Like Ava Volyak, he has a brand new Dodge-themed retro scheme for this race. Next to him is Kurt Weiss, a much-needed top 8 in qualifying for him. Moving down the order even further, we have Radko Beta still without a sponsor on that car, and he himself is the one actually funding that seat, and he's alongside Camilla Lindberg, who's in a surprise, I guess you could say, 10th place. I don't think many people would have expected her up here. In fact, 2 Scott International cars up in the top 10. Let's just change camera angle. Next up, row 6, Sonia Nevermind will start 11th. She's alongside Keith McHugh. Really good run in Bristol last time until a poorly timed caution ruined his race, along with an actual mechanical issue for the car. That team's had a lot of mechanical issues this season. I'll be hoping for some change here. Behind them, we move on to row 7. Race winner last time out, Joe Dolinsky, is alongside Marcus Monreal, who had a very rough time in Brazil. Bristol. Contrasting fortunes between them. Moving on to row 8, Noah Cataneo. If there's one man who's had poor luck this year, it's him. He has had so many mechanical issues, 3 in a row now, I believe. 3 races in a row where he has just been caught up in something that was not his fault, with his car breaking down. He's alongside Logan Wilkie, who continues a good run of pretty reasonable qualifying positions for that small team. Behind them, Tyler Jordan lines up in 17th place. He's alongside Kenny Dixon, who we're hearing reports there's actually some tension within the team surrounding sponsorship after recent results. And then rounding out the top 20 of Mitch Johnson in 19th and Franco Nazario Espinozola in 20th. And I'll pass on to Tom to continue the rest of our order.
Yes, indeed. 21st is Alec Vescovy in the number 46. He's alongside Austin Rhodes, who managed to pull out yet another surprise result in Bristol, benefiting a lot from the timing of that caution there. 23rd is a new name. The 77 returns, but it's not Tyler Novak Jr. It's can't see his name.
Danny McSwain.
There he is. I tried to find him. There you go. Danny McSwain in the number 77. He's alongside Benjamin Martinez in the 37. Brandon Reeves is 25th in the 92, alongside Joseph Clark in 26. Bobby Elliott Jr. in 27th, maybe one to look out for. He's been running well on the super speedways this season, alongside Mitchell Moser in the 57. Johan Stromstad lines up 29th, alongside Megami Arlau-Skiena. And then 31st is Carl Ellison, the 84. 32nd is Adrian Fraser in a new monster-themed 35 car. Eric Lehrman lines up 33rd. 34th is Kenneth Robinson, a very, very disappointing qualifying for him. Problems on his lap sent him to the back. Carl Sherman with similar problems. He brings up the rear for the Brickyard 160.
There's the command. Thank you, Tom. And The engines are starting already. Now, it's the longest pace lap of the season, so we actually don't have to rush chatting. We get to talk through this race. So, 64 laps. It's I believe it is actually our lowest lap count for any oval race this season. But it's 160 miles, so we expect it to be around about an hour long, this race. What are you expecting to see here?
Well, it's a very different track to any that we race on. Is it really a super speedway? Is it really a speedway? We don't know. It's very different. So I'd say expect the unexpected, but I think it'll be quite hard to pass here, and everyone will have to make their moves count.
Definitely. Of course, with the nature of this track, expect to see them run quite close to the wall at times. It's going to, as you mentioned, overtaking's hard. You've got to make use of every bit of track you can. I think we could see a couple incidents, but I also think it might be a relatively clean one at the same time. So we'll have to see. Right, halfway through this pace lap, we'll go on to our usual conversation topic. Who do you see winning this race?
Ooh, it's a tough one. It's a very tough one. You'd be stupid not to back one of the Venturia cars with their current run of form. I'm going to go for Andrew Mondragon. I think he's going to extend his championship lead with his 4th win of the season.
It'd also be his 4th of the...
4th win of the season.
No, not just win of the season, 4th Crown Jewel win of the season.
Good point.
And this is another Crown Jewel race.
He shows up in these races.
Alright, I'm going to go for an out there pick. I'm going to pick Javier Talavera to win this one. I like what I'm seeing from TMS here. I think that 41 has pace. But here we go then. It's a long run to the line as the pace car pulls in. It's William Starman leading the field. 64 laps ahead of us. Here we go. Green flag at Indianapolis. It's a really good launch for William Starman. A good launch for Michael Teller behind as well. Not the start Venturia wanted to this race. So Starman will lead into turn 1. And it's going to be Michael Teller solidifying himself in second. But he's going to go for the lead already on Starman. Great launch from Michael Teller. Out of turn 2 we come. Michael Teller's going to lead at Indianapolis. Whew.
Great start. Great start from that, both in that inside lane. And Michael Teller, we said passing's hard, and he's very eager to get to the front as he moves Starman up. And now Carpentier, Panizzi, and even Andrew Mondragon are moving William Starman the way. So a great launch, but not a good first lap for William Starman.
Out of turn 4 we come now. Teller still leading, but Johnny Carpentier Panizzi is right there. And could he have a look and a shout to take the lead of this race into turn 1? Here we go. He's going to have a look, and he's going to send it side by side into the first turn. Johnny Carpentier Panizzi puts himself into the lead of the Brickyard 160. But look who's coming through behind. Andrew Mondragon into second place. Lots of moves early on in this race.
Yeah, good stuff. We said it was going to be hard to pass. I didn't quite expect this many moves, but Carpentier Panizzi now to the front. Sonia Nevermind has kind of come a bit out of nowhere, as has Ratko Betez, just on the fringes of the top 10 they were. Now inside of the top 5, and Betez looking to get underneath Michael Teller there. Very eager to move forwards. The back row racing Fords are looking quick today.
I can see a good run coming from Javier Talavera.
Caution, I think.
Oh, caution. There has been an incident.
Yeah, I saw the pace car leaving. I think we're under caution.
Oh,
yes, we are.
smoking. Smoking for a team that's not in a good financial situation. And I think that car might be done. Dick Speed Racing's Adrian Fraser's totaled. Eric Lehrman, Carl Ellison, Mitchell Moser involved. All the back markers involved. What has happened? We will check in a second. So we'll wait to see if anyone will take advantage of the caution to come down pit road. But Johnny Carpentier Panizzi leads then from Andrew Mondragon. Lots of white cars in the high up the field at the moment. Maybe that's the trend today. But good starts really from Sonia Nevermind, Ratko Betez. Really good work from them. Joe Dolinsky as well has made up some good ground. Our pole sitter, of course, remember no pole sitter. He's finished in the top 5. Only had one pole sitter in the top 10, I believe. But William Starman has managed to get himself in the top 10, and he will be starting on the inside. Good shot for Noah Catanea as well. He's had a good start to this race. But let's see. Is anyone going to come down pit road? That's what we want to pay attention to. Out of turn 4. No, I think
Doesn't look like
everyone's
it.
staying out here. It's too early.
Oh, yeah, it's very early. I think they'd rather save fuel here. Or there is a car looking
I think that
to
was Mitchell
come down.
Moser
I
who was
think
involved
Mitchell
in
Moser,
the.
who's slow. Yeah, Mitchell Moser was damaged anyway. But
Right, let's have a
let's
look
have a
what's
look.
happened then, because it's all the back markers really collected in this incident. I think around turn 4. Oh, yeah, here we
Yeah,
go.
there we go. Ooh.
So we'll watch with Carl Ellison side by side with Kenneth Robinson. Ellison just gets clipped by Mitchell Moser, who just turns him, and then Ellison
But then
just
he's
slides
gonna
up.
back up.
Ooh!
Oof, ouch. That's a hard hit for Adrian Fraser. That's not what you want to see for Dick Speed Racing as well. And as you said, a team struggling financially at the moment, and that is a huge hit. That could be some massive damage to that car that we already saw, but there it is, just catches Carl Ellison. Oh my goodness. Huge hit. And then into the barrier as well.
I'm surprised the car's
car,
even running back
surely-
to the pit lane.
I was about to say, surely that car is totaled.
Saw Eric Lerman as well. Really unfortunate, basically. All the small cars caught in one motion, really. This Mitchell Moser, a bit too aggressive. Oh,
Oh,
doesn't even know what's
so
coming.
Unlucky. No, he's so unlucky. Derek Lerman did nothing wrong. Just trying to hold it as high as possible, stand as good of a chance as possible of avoiding it, and they just come back up the inside. Here's Mitchell Moser. Boom. That gets collected again. Ouch.
That 35, completely ruined. They wanted that car to get some screen time this weekend, and I don't quite think that's what they intended. Let's look at it from Carl Ellison's onboard. Oof! Oh,
Oh dear.
big hits there. Car completely destroyed. Can't even get it back to the pits.
No, exactly. That's if Adrian Fraser was able to get his car back, Carl Ellison certainly couldn't. That was a very big hit and race over for Carl Ellison. But under caution, nobody else seems to have pitted, so Carpentier Panizzi leads from the usual bunch that we saw at the end of lap number 2.
So yeah, Johnny Carpentier Panizzi, our race leader. Andrew Mondragon, our championship leader, is the car in second. Behind them, we've got Michael Teller, Ratko Betez, Sonia Nevermind, Javier Talavera. Lots of big names in the top 10 at the moment. There's not many small cars getting themselves involved. Also, it's a really good run for Scott International with Kurt Weiss at the moment. He will be starting on the inside, so that's something that they're going to want to take advantage of, because it's that outside line we expect to get gobbled up. And that car, Ava Volyak, last time out, dropped from 2nd to 11th. So Andrew Mondragon's got to be careful on this restart. He needs a strong one.
He does indeed. He needs a really good launch, but up against the back row racing Fords, we've seen just how good their engines are, and up against Panizzi off the launch, it might be a bit interesting to see how he can compete. Such a long lap here. We've got such long cautions.
I've got another lap of caution as well. I don't think the drivers will be complaining. This is a huge opportunity to do some fuel saving. They can't make the end. Without a caution, we expect them in around lap 30 to 35. Expect this caution will add a couple laps to that. So I'd just say around lap 35 we'll start to expect these cars in. Let's have a look outside the top 10 then. So Eva Volyak currently the car in 11th place. Really good start for Tyler Jordan. He's up to 12th. Can't remember where he was starting, but it's definitely not that high up. Martin Harrison's not had a good start. Mitch Johnson's gained places. It's really mixed up. So Alec Vescovi is also up in 15th. Kenny Dixon 16th. Lindbergh was 10th. Now 17th. And now look who's behind her. Her brand new teammate of Danny McSwain is up to 18th. So really shaken up all throughout the order. Keith McHugh and Marcus Monreal both lost places. Same with Logan Wilkie. Light is off. There we go. So we will be going green again this time by... Well, interesting order. Let's have a look through here. Carl Sherman up to 29th from 35th. Of course, he was helped out a bit by the carnage at the back. All those cars at the back involved. So let's have a look then. I expect them to go double file pretty soon. Austin Broder's all the way down in 27th. That's not great for them. 37th of Benjamin Martinez is in 30th. What a weird order we've got after the start.
Yeah, indeed. It's an interesting order to say the least, but it's still early doors. Lap 6 of 64. Such a long race as they now make their way into double file. It'll be interesting to see whether the inside line prevails as well as it did on the last restart, and Carpentier, Panizzi and the guys behind will certainly hope that that is the case.
Well, here we go then. Currently on lap 6, it's going to be lap 7 when we cross the line. We've got a 64 lap race here, and it's Johnny Carpentier Panizzi leading the field to the green flag this time. What is he going to do? Pace car pulls in, and it's such a long run until you can put your foot to the floor and go. Where is it going to happen? Now, green flag again at Indianapolis. It's a pretty even launch from both cars on that front row. But Andrew Mondragon, can he do anything and sort of hold on to any position as we come through the first corner? Johnny Carpentier Panizzi will take the lead. Is Michael Teller going to be aggressive again? No, not this time. He's content to sit in behind and wait, being patient. Through turn 2 we come. Johnny Carpentier Panizzi comes to the inside to block. Is Michael Teller having a look on the outside? No, he's not. He's patient. But look who he has. He's forced up to the outside. Sonia Nevermind's going to put herself into second place. But no, Michael Teller holds on round the outside side by side. They're all so close. Look at them. Sonia Nevermind going to put herself into second place here. Just about. William Starman forced up. Kurt Weiss is up into third now. This is really close racing. Oh no, he's not even up into third. Teller manages to hold on. Whew. All really shaking up here. But through, so Sonia Nevermind, Kurt Weiss, both through. Ava Volyak also through. Martin Arison is through. Look at them. Look at the speed they're carrying through those corners. Whew.
Yeah, very, very good start from Teller, but obviously drops off on that high side. Nevermind was so eager to get going. She forced Teller up in turn 2 as well on that last lap. So Nevermind very eager, and we can see why. Panizzi got away with all that battling, but Nevermind has reeled him in within a single lap and now could go for the lead as we run down towards turn 1.
Here we go. This is a big chance for her. Is she going to go for it? No. Oh, no, she is. Late move into the first corner, and through goes Sonia Nevermind into the lead at Indianapolis. Late, brave move, and she's done it. Fair play. Whew.
Fantastic stuff.
The Sonia Nevermind leaves Ava Volyak through to second again. 11th on the restart. Martin Arison was also outside the top 10. He's now going to put himself into third here. Crazy restarts we get at this track.
Said it was hard to pass. I didn't expect this kind of frenzy of overtakes, but I'm all for it. Sonia Nevermind making moves, everyone making moves. We've seen so many lead changes here, and Nevermind now leading across the line to start lap number 10. The 55 is the race leader for now.
Come, look at the speed they're carrying. These cars don't look like they can hang on through these corners, but they're managing it so fast. Sonia Nevermind is actually being reeled in by Ava Volyak here. Kurt Weiss left out to dry on the high side a bit. So we come now down the back straightaway. We can see Starman passing Kurt Weiss, and Weiss's teammate Lindbergh having a look at Starman to make it 3 wide, but she decides against that. And Kurt Weiss, who had a brilliant restart, all it takes is just getting shuffled up to that high side, and you just fall down the order. He's now going to be outside the top 10, I believe. Incredible. As we go back up front, we have some action. Ava Volyak has got pace. Can she find a way through? She pulls to the inside to make the move. She's got grip on the inside. Sonia Nevermind has grip on the high side. Side by side. Through goes Ava Voyak. She's in to the lead. And Martin Arrison's going to follow her through on his teammate Sonia Nevermind. Arison looking for his second win of the season here. He's hunting down that Venturia, of course. Arison is the only non-Venturia car to win this season so far. But look who's back up involved in all of this. Johnny Carpentier-Panizzi. Every
Very
time
good
we
stuff.
see someone, they just disappear for 5 laps and then come back. We're already on lap 11.
Yeah, a very back and forth start, but the QWRs are looking very quick. Teller's up there as well, and Arison is looking very eager.
Nevermind doesn't want to wait. Through she goes on the inside. Arison forced up high. He can't do anything about it. He's going to get shuffled back. Sonia Nevermind moves herself up into second place. Johnny Carpentier-Panizzi into third. And I think Michael Teller's probably going to follow through here as well. Whew. The Toyota's looking fast. Of course, Alec Vescovy up here as well. That's 4 Toyotas up in this top 7. Really encouraging for them. In fact, Teller could not actually get past his teammate there. So Teller has to make do in 4th for a bit. Can anyone hunt down and pass Ava Vorjak? We'll point out behind, actually. We are catching a lapped car. That could spice this up a bit. That's a very slow lap car. Johnny Carpentier-Panizzi isn't hanging around. The Magro Racing Ford puts himself into second place. He's fighting back to try and retake this lead here. Through turn 2 we go. Ava Voyak is able to extend her lead because of all this battling behind. They're going to catch Eric Lerman before the end of this lap. Andrew Mondragon's up into 8th place now. What is going on here? Goes to the inside to block. Eric Lerman is there in the corner. Sonia Nevermind is not fortunate and she's held up. She comes down just in time to get through. William Starman also coming through. Alec Vescovy's left up to dry. Look who's coming to join this fight aggressively through turn 4. Here comes Andrew Mondragon.
Yeah, Vescovy has been absolutely screwed. He still can't get past Eric Lerman, and they're all stacking up behind him. This could end in a really bad incident if they can't get past him. Vescovy finally clears him. And now that inside, but look how close they all are as they finally shuffle past Eric Lerman. But that car being so slow has screwed Alec Vescovy. Looking quick, looking like he wants to be up at the front, but he's now right down on the bottom ends of the top 10.
It's a really aggressive move to the inside from Harrison. He can't quite get himself alongside. It's very hard to pass at this track. You have to get yourself there before the corner. But you lose so much time through the corners on the car ahead. But, well, Arison certainly isn't. He's going to go and try and make this move for second now. Down the front stretch. He's going for it. He's pulled out. But Carpentier-Panizzi is able to block it off. So Arison has to make do in third for the moment. As Carpentier-Panizzi has a look at Ava Voyak. He find a gap? Not quite. That was really aggressive through there. Whew. Andrew Mondragon now actually up into 7th place. He's a contender to win this thing, you know. He is right back in this race from seeming nowhere. Carpentier-Panizzi really aggressive, forces Ava Voyak up the track. He can't get alongside. Voyak defends brilliantly and keeps the lead of this race. I thought we were going to have a bit more of a calm race today, but here we are.
Yeah. Oh my goodness! I thought Carpentier-Panizzi was maybe a little bit too late there on Voyak. I thought there was going to be contact, but Voyak not only managed to avoid contact by getting up just in time, but also managed to hold the position. So great stuff from Ava Voyak, showing once again that she can lead these races. But as we say, this has been a bit of a mad race so far, and Carpentier-Panizzi is coming.
Yeah, he certainly is. He's going for it again, and Arison follows him side by side into turn 3. And I don't think Ava Voyak is going to defend it this time. Still side by side into turn 4 now. Here we go. And yes, Johnny Carpentier-Panizzi is going to move himself into the lead. But he's not got a good run off the corner. Can Ava Voyak fight back? Michael Teller gets to the inside. I think Andrew Mondragon is going to get to the inside of Starman behind. What is going on at the moment? They're almost pack racing here. But yes, through goes Johnny Carpentier-Panizzi, and Michael Teller's going to follow him through, as Andrew Mondragon actually looks like he's about to put himself up into the top 3. Chaos in this race so far. Brilliant racing.
Absolutely. Where has this come from Andrew Mondragon? The man who just kind of shows up out of nowhere, but you can never count him out because of that, as he now looks to get in front of his Dodge teammates. Sonia Nevermind following him through, and as is William Starman, the pole sitter, making his way back up to the front, but on Mondragon still isn't clear of Ava Vayak, who has a fantastic run on the outside.
Those Venturia cars are looking fast in a straight line, especially off the high side. And Ava Vayak, even though against her teammate she's able to keep that, so I don't know how they've set up that number 2, but it's a fast car on those straights. Really hard to get around and past, especially as we saw when Panizzi was trying to get around her. So she's holding off her teammate for the moment. 2 more cars hanging in just behind. And then look at the other cars behind that are starting to narrowly catch up. Never mind, had a look at Andrew Mondragon. I wouldn't be surprised if we get another caution here with some of these aggressive moves.
Oh, absolutely. It just takes one. Obviously, Nevermind was late there, but just takes a person committing just a little too much and a little too late to send a car around, and then we'll see another caution. And here comes Michael Teller to the inside, times it well, and is now on the inside. Can he get in front of Johnny Carpentier?
Yes,
Panizzi
he can.
Returned to easily. He's through into the lead of the race, and Panizzi has been hung out to dry.
So, Michael Teller, our new race leader. I have no idea how many lead changes we've had so far in this race.
Too many to count.
And Carpentier-Panizzi's just been hung out to dry. Through comes Ava Volyak. And I think all 5 of them are going to come through here. Sonia Nevermind goes up high. Yep, through comes Andrew Mondragon on Panizzi now. Starman actually goes high. Can he get hung out there by Martin Harrison? I believe so. Because that high side just looks slightly faster down the straightaways. But as soon as you get to the corner, you can't make it work. And Harrison is going to move himself up into 6th place. As Nevermind now passes Johnny Carpentier-Panizzi. The subject of all of this, I'm wondering... Oh, no, I thought there was some lap cars. No, there's not. I'm seeing things. Right. Do we have a moment to breathe? No. I wanted to see where some of these other cars in this race are at the moment, but there's no opportunity to. Good driving on the high side from Andrew Mondragon. Wow.
Whilst we just get a thing, we've
Oh,
got
contact!
Oh, contact!
Whew.
Never mind, it can wait. Oh my goodness, Carpentier-Panizzi. I was gonna bring up the car currently running in 8th place at the moment. Kenny Dixon. He's come all the way from outside of the top 20, now running in 8th. He's come from absolutely nowhere. But oh my goodness, Carpentier-Panizzi. We said maybe we could see another caution in this race, and we very nearly witnessed our 2nd caution there in turn 4.
Absolutely. They are not hanging around today. Some really aggressive moves. I don't think my race winner pick's doing too well. Right. You all going to stay? Oh, they're going to move for the lead. Ava Volyak on Michael Teller. Can she make it work? Not yet. Teller hangs it really well, and Teller's going to keep the lead. Brilliant work from Teller. I could not tell you who's going to win this race, especially because if we don't get a caution, we're going to see green flag stops. This is an incredible race so far. And here comes Sonia Nevermind. She sees a gap to the inside of Ava Volyak. Volyak forced high up the track, and Sonia Nevermind's put herself into 2nd. It's a QWR 1-2. Make that a QWR 1-2-3.
Wow, the Toyotas are quick here. The Toyotas are very quick here, as even Andrew Mondragon gets in on the act. But yeah, QWR up into 1st, 2nd, 3rd now. As Nevermind looking to the inside, wasn't quite close enough, but Andrew Mondragon is right up behind Martin Harrison. He's definitely close enough.
There's a big mistake from Starman behind, and it's invited Kenny Dixon to join his lead fight pretty much. Camilla Lindbergh not far behind, also starting to close up. There's about 10 cars that could win this race, I think.
Could all get shaken up as well. Like, one caution can bunch the entire pack back into one, and we could see some very interesting developments from that. Also, green flag stops will play their part, but at the moment, yeah, these front few, any one of them could win. Any one of them. Been a fantastic race so far.
Starman closing. We've got to move for the lead though. Sonia Nevermind's going for it again this lap. Can Teller continue to hang it on that high side well? He's hung it really well through turn 3. Through turn 4, there's 3 wide off the corner. Incredible moment. 3 wide for second place. Side by side down the back straight. I think they're making contact. Mondragon rubbing his rival. Martin Harrison, there's sparks flying. What a move. What a move from Andrew Mondragon! Incredible!
Oh my goodness. I was like, my mouth was wide open, jaw dropped on the straight there with them 3 wide. How did they not wreck each other with how close they were? But Andrew Mondragon makes that move work, but can he make it stick? Because here comes Martin Harrison again.
These two have had so many run-ins this season, so many battles, and they've got Pendipendency again! What is going on in this race? I see some lapped cars. It's Eric Clareman again. He can't even hit 175. And Starman's making a move on Panizzi. This is a big moment here for Sonia Nevermind and Andrew Mondragon. How are they going to choose to navigate Eric Lehrman here? Because not far up the road from Lehrman is Mitchell Moser as well. So traffic going to play a huge role as Kenny Dixon puts himself into the top 5. Here we go. All to the inside. Through they're coming. Yeah. Starman needs to get to the inside of Lehrman, which he does. Can Kenny Dixon get to the inside? Yes, he can. Oh, contact. Oh, so close to contact. Camilla Lindberg's in the fight now as well. Right, I have the chance to check it now. That's what I wanted to see. Radko Betez is in 30th place. I'll make that 29th now. Does he have a mechanical issue? Right, we're going to quickly look away from the leads. Radko Betez, no, he's just stuck with Tyler Jordan. And Joe Dolinsky. They're just stuck behind slower cars. Kenneth Robinson also way down here as well. So we come to this little scrap. There's the fight on the edge of the top 10. Right, back up here. We've got another move. Andrew Mondragon shuffled down to 3rd place. But Martin Harrison and Mondragon side by side down the front straightaway. Look who's rapidly catching though. Is William Sturman going to make it 3 wide? No, he thinks better about that. He slots in behind. And Martin Harrison is going to have that move done and take 2nd place. Through goes William Starman into 3rd. Kenny Dixon's going to have a chance to move himself into 4th. What is going on this race? Alright, I am now alone in the commentary box. Tom has quickly gone to do something, and whether we'll see him again, who knows. But here comes Starman now on Martin Harrison. Can he move himself into 2nd? No, Harrison hangs it around the outside, and it's invited Andrew Mondragon into this fight. Oh my word. What is going on? Andrew Mondragon's going to try and hang it on the inside. Can he keep up? No, he can't. Starman's got the straight line speed using that high side. And the top 2 are starting to get away a little bit. Is Ava Voyak looking at Kenny Dixon behind? Ava Voyak's going to move herself up a position. I don't even know what position anyone is at this point. They just keep changing it every lap. This is chaos. But there's another lapped car ahead. Now this one's a lot faster. How are they going to navigate it? Sonia Nevermind, is she going to go for it? Yes, she does. So she moves herself to the inside, navigating traffic. Well, one man who isn't is Starman, who's been shuffled up by Andrew Mondragon. Brilliant move from Andrew Mondragon. And he's going to get himself clear of Mitchell Moser and shuffle Starman down and help his teammate in the process, Ava Vayak. Starman comes down, blocks Johnny Carpentier Panizzi. Is Panizzi about to get shuffled up behind Moser? No. Whew. Really good teamwork from the Venturia pair there. And we've got to move for the lead. Into the lead goes Martin Harrison. Oh my word. This is carnage. What a race we've had today. What a classic. I thought it was going to be hard to overtake here. But we've been treated to an all-time, just absolute classic. A legendary race here at the Brickyard. Incredible. So Martin Harrison leads from Sonia Nevermind right now. Off of turn 4 we come. Andrew Mondragon having a look at Ava Volyak. As they're all queued up behind, just waiting to see if they should make the move here. I think Johnny Carpentier-Panizzi might go for this here. He is going to go for it. He has a look and he's going to get that move done. Good move from Johnny Carpentier-Panizzi. And Starman once again is shuffled right down the order. And that's going to be to about 8th place now. Getting stuck on that higher line is so costly here. So Starman now shuffled down to 8th. He might even have a Lindbergh to fight with. Whew. Here we go. What is Sonia Nevermind going to do? She has a look. No way through just yet. Seems to calm down just for a few corners. But once we get on that on this front straight, I don't think that's going to be the case. And it is lap 30 now. So the pit window is starting to open. Here comes Sonia Nevermind. The two QWR cars dueling hard for this race victory. And through Sonia Nevermind is going to come, I'm pretty sure. Out of turn 2. Yes, Sonia Nevermind is into the lead of the race. And through comes Ava Volyak and Andrew Mondragon, I think. And Johnny Carpentier-Panizzi is back in this fight. I'd like to point out, actually, Danny McSwain in the top 15 right now, I believe. Really impressive debut run from him. Out of turn 3 we come. No, Johnny Carpentier-Panizzi has got shuffled up to the high side. He's going to lose places. Andrew Mondragon then puts himself into 3rd. Side by side. How many times do we see these two fight each season? They're inseparable. Down the front straight. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Andrew Mondragon moves himself up into 3rd. And Michael Teller looks like he's going to come through into 4th here. Yes, he will. And Johnny Carpentier-Panizzi wants to get involved. So does Kenny Dixon, William Starman, Camilla Limbo. Everyone wants to get involved in this battle. What a race we've had. Kenny Dixon put up high by William Starman. Johnny Carpentier-Panizzi looked like he wanted to make it 3 wide for a second there. But that move, only time we've seen 3 wide today, sorry, was that move from Andrew Mondragon. Which surely is one of the best moves we've seen all season. That was perfection pretty much. Absolutely incredible move from Mondragon. I doubt we're going to see anything like that for a decent while. Here comes Ava Volyak now, hunting down Sonia Nevermind. Not coming just yet. No one down pit road, just checking. Radko Better's making up some ground. Keith McHugh's the next one to be shuffled all the way down. Kenneth Robinson trying to make up time. Got lap traffic in the way. So that's the 41, is on the edge of the top 10s. We go back up to the front. Is Ava Volyak going to go for it this time by? She has a look. No. Right, I can quickly have a look again. So, Javier Talavera, 10th. 11th is about to be Alec Vescovy. No, Noah Cataneo holds it. So 11th for Cataneo. Vescovy 12th. 13th, Vice. 14th, our new boy, Danny McSwain. And 15th, Marcus Monreal in the number 15. Just check down in those positions because we just have not had a chance to look through the field here. The racing has been so good up at the front of this. That we just haven't had the opportunity as Carpentier-Panizzi's making a move. Can he get himself through? Yes, he can. William Starman looks like he wants to follow through. Same with Kenny Dixon. Whew. I need a moment to breathe. I need a moment to have a drink. 1 second. Race easing up slightly because I think they all know that coming up are these pit stops soon. Are we going to see an incident under pit road like we did last time out as William Starman slides up the track, loses control? Anyone down pit road? No. No one coming in just yet. Back up front. Ah, Tom's finally back. Hello, Tom.
Indeed I am. Racing so good, my laptop didn't like it so much. But Ava Volyak to the lead.
Yeah, Ava Volyak to the lead, and Andrew Mondragon's about to make it a Venturia 1-2. Yes, he does. The championship leader into 2nd place. And what a time to do it as we are approaching those stops. William Starman's about to be shuffled all the way down to 8th place here. Just getting stuck on that high side. Sonia Nevermind's still up there. Is Michael Teller going to get involved? Are we going to see anyone in this lap? I would not be surprised. Here we go. Through turn 3. Ava Vorak stays out. All of them staying out for now. Okay. So that caution has allowed them definitely to massively extend their fuel run. I keep thinking there's a caution, but it's just people holding yellow flags around the stands. Oh, right, so Sonia Nevermind is not giving in. She wants that 2nd place back. And what this is doing is it's massively helping Ava Vorak out front. She's getting a little bit of a gap, which is so crucial down pit road. So crucial. But Sonia Nevermind's going to look to end that gap, put herself into 2nd place, side by side. Can she find her way through? She's going to keep the bumper of her car in, still side by side. Andrew Mondragon, poor run. Out of turn 4 we come. Anyone choosing to come down pit road? No. Everyone's still staying out. Nevermind can't get it done. And she's put herself at risk from her teammate, Michael Teller. Is he going to have a look? He has a look. Can't get to the inside, though. Harrison behind Panizzi further back. Kenny Dixon's really fast in getting involved in this. Whew. I just need a moment to breathe this race.
Don't get many of them with how this race has been going, but Ava Vorak currently with a little bit of a gap to Andrew Mondragon, but obviously the pit cycle can change that. Sonia Nevermind looked to the inside there, even though she was a long way back on Mondragon. But yeah, pit cycle coming up.
I think we've got cars coming in. Martin Harrison's in. Harrison is the first car to buy. In he comes. So some grass being kicked up behind. Noah Cataneo coming in. Same with Kurt Weiss, Javier Talavera, Kenneth Robinson, Rich Johnson. Now, is the undercut going to be powerful here? Fresh tyres. We're going to have to see. They're down pit road. Oh!
This is huge.
This is big. Eric Lehrman could hold up these guys coming down pit road here. That could be huge for Martin Harrison. That could be a race-winning pit stop from him. If we come down, Ava Vorak's going for an aggressive move to the inside. She's going to get through. Andrew Mondragon through. Sonia Nevermind nearly makes contact with the 16. Right. Who's in here? I think they're all in.
Most of them, I think.
All of them are in. Except for Camilla Lindberg.
Lindberg stays out.
He chooses to stay out. So you can see Martin Harrison actually getting off pit road in the background. We will follow these guys then. In fact, we'll follow Starman because he was the pole sitter. So he'll be at the end of pit road. A few other cars there. Joe Dolinsky, Benjamin Martinez and Keith McHugh also staying out. But pretty much everyone coming in this time. I'm keeping my eye on that caution light. We know what happened in Bristol.
We know exactly what happened in Bristol.
Here we go then. Down pit road. Who's going to have the best stop here? Let's watch. Is it 4 tyres for everyone? Yeah, 4 tyres for everyone. Good stop for Andrew Mondragon. He's already going. He's ahead of Ava Vorak ahead. Not been a great one for William Starman. He's lost a bit of time there. Kenny Dixon jumping Johnny Carpentier Panizzi down pit road. So they're a bit more spaced out now. This is going to be really interesting. Where is Martin Harrison? So we've got to keep our eye out for. There he is. He's stuck behind Eric Lehrman.
Oh, no.
His undercut hasn't worked, but he's going to get past Lehrman now. So Martin Harrison 4th at the moment. I think the big loser down pit road was William Starman, who's now got Alec Vescovy right on him. In fact, he's almost fallen back into... Joe Dolinsky hasn't pit yet, has he? No, he has.
I'm not sure. He must have pit. He would be well ahead if he hasn't.
I know he stayed out.
He's leading. He's a lap ahead.
Yeah, so he hasn't pit. In comes...
Now he pits.
In comes Joe Dolinsky. He's finally making his stop. So down pit road, Dolinsky comes. At least everyone is going to be on the lead lap. Right. Let's head up. Kenneth Robinson really gained that much? I know it's mainly because the other card lost it. Alright, here we go. There's Danny McSwain leaving pit road. He's actually had a pretty decent stop, I think.
Looks like it. He's made some good progress.
I actually,
Still
we'll
inside the
wait.
top 10,
We'll
I
wait
believe.
until we cross the line to see the order, because they're all just trying to navigate. Alec Vescovy has actually got past William Starman, so Vescovy, after losing so much time on the high side earlier, has got himself back in this proper top 10 tussle. I think a few cars stayed out. So here we go. This is going to be the proper order across the line this lap, I think. Or next lap. Next lap is the proper order. They've all shaken this race up so much. There is Joe Dolinsky coming. Look how much time he's losing. He's going to be so far down the order. He will have those faster tyres and all of that nonsense, but it's just not worked out for him today. Got stuck behind slower traffic and then just couldn't fight his way up the field. Right, back here, Camilla Lindbergh, I believe, is in the top 5.
I think so.
The top 4 have
Interesting.
broken away from the rest of the field here. That's interesting to watch. So here is Martin Harrison and Sonia Nevermind hunting down the top 2. So it's a battle for 5th and then a battle for 1st here. So no moves going on here just yet. Michael Teller having a look at Johnny Carpentier Panizzi. It's not going to happen just yet. Going to have to sit and wait as Alec Vescovy is on Kenny Dixon. Carpentier Panizzi sees a gap on Lindbergh. He's got himself to the inside, nearly contact. He's been so aggressive today, has Johnny Carpentier Panizzi. So aggressive, but it's worked out here. He's going to put himself into 5th place. Michael Teller following behind. So is Alec Vescovy, William Starman. As Kenny Dixon's actually the big loser there, lost a lot of places. They're all going to get to the inside of Camilla Lindbergh. So she's going to go from 5th to about 10th in the space of few corners. I'm not sure, but actually she could have a huge run with the draft off the corner. And suddenly Starman is just hopeless to defend. Well, hopeless to attack, sorry. Is he going to be able to defend? Yes, he is. And he's just got to slot in behind. Alec Vescovy making another move. Oh, our real winner from the green flag stops. Alec Vescovy now up into 6th place in this. But back up front, those QWR cars look a bit faster than the Venturias at the moment. How much do they lead by? 5 seconds. Wow. Really the big winners down pit road then. Alec Vescovy, just as we were praising him, shuffled up. Suddenly he's going to lose a whole load of ground probably here.
Has he got the run though?
Oh, we're about to find out. They're all going to that inside line. Some cars behind trying to join this fight. And they're losing time to that lead group as well. So those leaders, as we've got to move, Martin Harrison puts himself into 2nd place in his hunt for a 2nd victory of the season. But the driver he's fighting at the moment, Ava Voyak, also on the hunt for her 2nd victory. But the one with 3 victories has put himself to the inside of Harrison, but he can't do it. Harrison hangs it around the outside beautifully and keeps 2nd place. Andrew Mondragon has to just hold on in 3rd for now, and that's going to invite Sonia Nevermind into this fight. So Nevermind going to try and make a move down to the 1st corner. She's trying, but it's not going to happen just yet. Because Mondragon's going to go for the move on her teammate. Can Harrison hold on? No! Through goes Mondragon and through goes Sonia Nevermind. What on earth is happening here? Go through the order. Everyone running in similar-ish positions. So we've got this fight for that 5th place. Sonia Nevermind still hunting to get Andrew Mondragon. All of this is helping our race leader, Ava Volyak, out front. She just needs to keep driving at the moment. Let Andrew Mondragon do all the hard work for her, really. But I think Sonia Nevermind might get Andrew Mondragon pretty soon as she has a look. No way through just yet. Having to be patient, but there is a way through because Mondragon's high up the track. Down the back straight we go. Mondragon's got a good run, but Sonia Nevermind is hanging in close. Is she going to have a look into turn 3? I don't think she is. She's not got the run. But who does have the run is Andrew Mondragon on Ava Volyak. They're both going to be fighting for the win again here. Can Andrew Mondragon make this 4 Crown Jewel wins in one season? That would be something special.
Sure would.
But look who's up ahead.
He's looking feisty. But he's got his teammate to go through. And here's the other car that's ahead, Eric Lemon. Look how slow he is. That car's visibly slow with damage, as well as Mondragon and Nevermind and Arison shuffle their way past Ava Valiak. And she's the big loser in this one. But could she get all those places back? Could Eric Lemon play into her advantage here?
There's Lemon. He's very close now. How many times has he been lapped? 3 times already.
Coming up to 4. Here comes Nevermind looking to
Oof.
move Mondragon up. Wow, that was close.
Nevermind makes contact with her teammate.
Oh my
Insanity.
word.
And Lemon just blocks Nevermind. Nevermind's out the fight.
Yeah, looks like it.
Disaster for Sonia Nevermind. She's out the fight to win here. And at the moment, it looks like we're going to have a repeat winner. No new winner today unless Sonia Nevermind can pull something special out in this final run.
She's got the time. There are laps still to pull this back, and obviously with these guys in front looking very feisty, looking like they want to battle. As speaking of battle, here we go, William Starman on Johnny Carpentier-Panizzi, but Sonia Nevermind can still win this race.
Well, we'll see. Of course, there is also the option of a caution, possibly. If there's some late drama here.
Oh, here's Lemon.
Here we go. Starman through on Lemon as Car's looking to get past Lemon. Carpentier-Panizzi wanted to, but he's stuck behind, and Lemon just blocks the ball. So Starman gets a big help from Eric Lemon. Some Chevy tactics, maybe, but... Right, here we go. So she's 2 seconds off the lead now. We go back up to the leaders. We'll see what it is when we cross the line this time by. This could be race defining for Sonia Nevermind. That one moment stuck behind Eric Lemon could have cost her first chance at victory. But there is another lapped car coming up that they are definitely going to hit. Here comes Ava Valiak. Good teamwork from the Venturias, and Martin Arison now shuffled down to 3rd. Okay. I want to say, actually, Benjamin Martinez is not doing too great. Was it Bobby Elliott? It is Bobby Elliott. My bad. He's not doing too great, but I don't think he's going to get lapped before the end of this. So Andrew Mondragon leads. Sonia Nevermind actually lost 3 attempts that lap. That's how big having the draft here is. And that could be it for Sonia Nevermind. She could be condemned to finishing 4th in this one. But there's still a good few laps to go. With what's happened there, I wouldn't be surprised if we have one final twist in this race. So here we come, down the front straightaway. And Ava Valiak having a look at Andrew Mondragon, but there's no way through just yet. Being patient. The 2 Venturias know they can make this 5 wins in a row for the team. Either be Ava Valiak's 2nd win or Andrew Mondragon's 4th. And Sonia Nevermind is way out this fight now. She just continues to drop back. Half a second a lap now. So this is between the top 3. This is completely between the top 3 now. We're going to have a repeat winner. But which driver is it going to be? So we come out of turn 4. Ava Valiak is having a look at Andrew Mondragon. Is there a way through for her? She goes for it. She looks to the inside, but Mondragon covers it off. Aggressive racing from the 2 teammates. And here they come through turn 3. They've reached the back of Mitchell Moser. Andrew Mondragon's definitely going to get through. Or is he? Yes, he is. He's able to get through. So they're clearing Mitchell Moser effectively and quickly. Mitchell Moser is not going to decide this race, unlike Eric Lemon, who I would not be surprised if they actually run into again before the end of this.
That wouldn't be a shock how slow he is, but Mitchell Moser, I don't think they'll catch him again. He isn't that far off the pace compared to Lehrman, but he won't decide this race. It looks like it's going to be a straight dogfight between these cars unless we see a caution or some other kind of intervention. But the two Venturas racing each other very aggressively. They both want this win badly.
Oh, absolutely. As we mentioned, for Andrew Mondragon, this would be his 4th crown jewel victory in one season. And in the Premier Series in ANMRA, there are 5 crown jewel races, although one of them doesn't really count as much as the others. But here comes Martin Harrison. He's had enough hanging around now. He wants to start making his moves. Side by side with Ava Voyak as we come through turn 4. That's the move done, surely. We come out of turn 4. Can he hang on? Because look at this run that Ava Voyak is getting down the front straightaway. So we run towards the bricks, side by side. Imagine if that was the finish. But here we go. So Martin Harrison is through. He is into second place now. He's just got to go after Andrew Mondragon. 2 drivers who they've had one hell of a season together. They've both been rapid, but they've had their incidents together. They've had their battles together. Of course, contact in Charlotte, the race win fight in Darlington. A couple times they came across each other, I think, in Bristol as well. But these two, they're inseparable, really. And Harrison, of course, 2 bad runs at Talladega and Daytona has knocked him much further back in the regular season standings fight. But here we go. Martin Harrison using that draft. I think the move's coming into turn 1. It is coming. Side by side. And into the lead of the race goes Andrew Mondragon. He's quick. Martin, I am. Whoops. Oh well. So, I do actually want to point something out here. Sonia Nevermind's at risk of not getting a top 5 now.
Yeah, she's getting caught by this pack. And it's a very hungry pack as well. These cars are by no means slow. Been dropped off the lead pack, but they're definitely not slow, as here comes William Starman looking to take 5th place away from Michael Teller. But behind them it's Lindbergh, Dixon, Vescovy, Carpentier, Panizzi, Talavera. We've got some fast cars in this, and Sonia Nevermind is right up in front of them.
Indeed, she's at risk. Martin Harrison leading comfortably for now, but with how strong the draft is down those straightaways, that could very much change here. So we're going back. Sonia Nevermind. She's got a little bit of a gap. She's got time to figure out what's going to happen here. We head back up front. Martin Harrison. That gap we were talking about, already gone. What lap do you want to lead? Do you want to be leading at the start of the final lap?
I don't know. It's such a long final lap, 2.5 miles. We've got a long final lap, so I think it will go down to a last lap decider, especially with how powerful the draft is. But no guessing who will win out of these 3.
It's going to be one of these 3. That's all we know. Unless there's somehow a late caution here. Andrew Mondragon is going to put himself into second place. Does Mondragon want to take the lead soon, though? Because he might just get eaten up and lose all that good work to get to the leads.
Yeah.
Risky
that was
business. Risky business.
It is indeed. And, well, that aggressive move might leave a mark from Andrew Mondragon, moving his teammate aside. You want your teammate on your side, especially when you've got a quick car like Martin Harrison up against you. And that was an aggressive move, but Mondragon makes it work. He's up into second. And could he challenge for the lead? But is it too soon for the number 4 car?
Oh, we will see. There's not long to go in this race left. Any move now could be the race winning one, but it could also be a move too early. We know how strong the draft is. We thought it was going to be hard to pass here. Well, I think we were very much wrong on that one. Here we go. Oof. Nearly the opportunity for Andrew Mondragon. I think it's going to be coming into turn 1 this lap. This is the closest he's been out of turn 4. No, he's not going to have the chance, I don't think, but he is actually. Oof, I don't know what's going on. Ava Voigt could not get the run and she has to back out. Down to turn 1. Mondragon is being patient. He's waiting for this move. He's waiting. We thought that might... Oh.
Oh no. This could shuffle this. They're going to catch him. They're going to catch him again.
They might catch him before the end of this lap.
They might. It's very slow. And another twist in this race. Eric Lehrman returns to the fray.
He's already eliminated one QWR car from the fight for the lead here. Could he be about to eliminate a second? As we'll quickly check back here. Oh my word, Sonia Nevermind's actually losing her place. Disaster for her. Good for William Starman. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Martin Harrison, he needs to make the move now. Yes, he does. He gets to the inside of Eric Lehrman. He's through. Andrew Mondragon also through. Ava Voigt also through. All three of them through. And Andrew Mondragon's going for it. He's got the chance. He's got the run. Can he get the move done into turn 3? Side by side down the back straight. And he's going to do it. Eric Lehrman has allowed Mondragon to make the move.
Absolutely great setup there from Andrew Mondragon, knowing that Martin Harrison's going to be a little weaker off the corner, having to deal with the lapped car. And he strikes, and he's got a little bit of a gap. The gap obviously can evaporate. Ava Voigt isn't quite going to get in front of Martin Harrison here, who has a fantastic run off of turn 4 down the pit straight. But this race is not over yet. As you can see, the gap already coming down. Has Mondragon struck too early?
We will see. He's got himself a big gap. But is that going to last until lap 64? I think we know the answer to that.
I don't think there's any prizes for guessing the correct answer to that. The gap has already come down.
Further back, Sonia Nevermind has slipped out of the top 5 now.
As indeed, Kenny Dixon actually takes her place. Huge race from Kenny Dixon.
In a race they needed to have a good result. Of course, the sponsor was threatening to pull out if they couldn't start showing signs of improvement. Well, definitely a huge sign of improvement. Here we go, lap 62. The gap has been halved. Martin Harrison slowly but surely reeling in Andrew Mondragon. But Ava Voigt could decide the race here. If she makes a move on Martin Harrison, I don't think she will have time to get past Mondragon herself. This could be interesting. Could we see some teamwork to ensure at least one Venturia car as the winner? We will see. Here we go. This could be a chance. Out of turn 4. It's a good run for Martin Harrison. It's a really good run for Harrison. Down to the line. Is he going to pull out? He is side by side with Andrew Mondragon into turn 1. Mondragon fights back on the high side. Harrison sends it on the inside. He's through. Harrison has the lead again. And Mondragon's going to slip to 3rd. Here we go. Andrew Mondragon down to 3rd. Martin Harrison leads from Ava Voigt. 6 corners to go for Martin Harrison to take his 2nd victory of the season. Here we go. Turn 3.
Stuff from Harrison. And while the two Dodgers battle with one another, Mondragon could be setting up his teammate. Harrison could have this wrapped. However, the gap will close. 2.5 miles still to go. White flag is in the air.
Here we go. White flag. Final lap of the race. Can Harrison hold on? Here comes Ava Voigt. That gap is coming down slowly. Is she going to have... Turn 3's got to be where she makes her move. Down the back straight. She's got a good run. She's closing. Closing. Is it going to be enough? It's really coming down. She's looking to the inside. She's looking, but there's no way through. Can she do anything into turn 4? I don't think she can. Through turn 4 we come. It's a wide line from Martin Harrison. It's a good run off the corner. Down the front straight. Hits a return to victory lane. Martin Harrison wins the Brickyard 160. What a race we had. William Starman 4th. Sonia Nevermind actually does get a top 5 in the end. She manages to fight her way through. Big result then for Kenny Dixon though, still 8th place. The team will be happy with that. 9th for Camilla Lindberg. 10th for Alec Vescovy. Some big results there for cars that needed it. We'll actually point out 15th for Kenneth Robinson after starting 34th. Also, 13th for Carl Sherman after starting in 35th. Brilliant runs from them. Austin Rhodes gets himself up into 14th. That was big for his hunt to get into the championship chase. Raka Betes recovers to 18th. Keith McHugh, 19th. After doing so well at the start of this season, we enter the second half. He could be at risk of not making the chase now. Wow. Whew. What a race we had today.
Well, we said at the start of this one, it's going to be difficult to pass. Oh, how wrong we were. And I'm so glad that we were wrong because it led to an absolutely thrilling race. Martin Arison taking victory over the Venturias, 2 against 1. And Arison prevailed.
Wow. So Arison takes his second victory of the season after his first victory at Atlanta. Okay, Ava Volyak finishes second. It's a 2-3 for the Venturias. The top 3, all previous race winners. This is a track you need winning experience. Only the best drivers come through here. And you can definitely see that. So, of course, Andrew Mondragon, championship leader, 3rd. William Starman, our pole sitter, becomes the first pole sitter to finish in the top 5 this season as he comes home in 4th. Sonia Nevermind recovers to 5th after a poor run at the end of that race. She's ahead of Johnny Carpentier-Panizzi, who gets a much-needed 6th for back row racing. 7th for Michael Teller, and it's 8th for Kenny Dixon, of course, we mentioned, with possible risk of losing his sponsorship. But that race, I think he's definitely earned it, and he's going to keep his sponsorship for at least the next few races. Camilla Lindberg comes 9th with a part-time sponsor for this race. Really good from them. And Alec Vescovy comes home in 10th. Another top 10 for him after some rough races recently. Javier Talavera is 11th. Mitch Johnson 12th. Carl Sherman, brilliant recovery in 13th. Austin Rhodes, strong result for someone who you don't really expect to be up this high on pace. He could make the chase this year. I think he could make the chase. For a team that was nearly out of business, that'd be a huge result. Kenneth Robinson, 15th after starting right at the back. He'll be happy with that. Kurt Weiss, 16th. Could have been so much more. He just could not keep up, really, at times. Noah Cataneo, 17th. Reka Betters, 18th. Keith McHugh, 19th. And Tyler Jordan, 20th. And I'll let Tom cover the rest of the order if he so desires.
Yeah, why not? 21st, Joe Zielinski. A different pit strategy didn't work out for the 12 team. Back to outside of the top 20, unfortunately for them. 22nd, Marcus Monreal. I don't think we said his name all race. Kind of a nowhere performance for him. 23rd, Brandon Reeves. 24th, Danny McSwain. A respectable performance there in his first race. 25th, Franco Nazario Espinazola. 26th, Logan Wilkie. 27th, Johan Stromstad. 28th, Joseph Clark. 29th, Megami Alaskiena. 30th, Benjamin Martinez. 31st, Bobby Elliott Jr., who rounds out the cars on the lead lap. Then Mitchell Moser, 32nd, after being involved in that first accident. Eric Lehrman was about as slow as a brick on wheels. He was 33rd. And Carl Ellerton, Adrian Fraser eliminated in that first accident on lap number 2.
Wow. We thought, going into this one, we were going to get treated to a more strategy-based, calm, slow race.
Oof, we got the
I think we just got one of the best races of the season so far.
Absolutely.
Brilliant race. And of course, massive congratulations to Martin Arison to bounce back and take his second victory of the season. Well, next race, it's going to be a different one. We'll be at New Hampshire, Loudon, for the Loudon 101. It's going to be a different type of race, I think. Of course, it's our first proper short track-ish of the season. Very low banking. It's quite wide, though. We'll see. It's a race we haven't had yet. It's a track style we haven't really had yet. So we're looking forward to that one. So we'll see you then. That'll be round 8 of the season. We are now in the second half of the regular season. So, as always, thank you for watching, and goodbye.